Yeah, sometimes it's hard to figure Mike Johnson out. I clearly his core governing document is the Bible, even though he's the Speaker of the House. But he seems to be landing on the right side of history when it comes to Jeffrey Epstein. He called for more transparency. He called for additional information to be released. And, but there have been two occasions in the last 18 hours, and a Rules Committee vote and a vote before the full House, where every single Republican who showed up and voted, except for one, voted to keep the Epstein files secret, to continue concealing them from the public, to protect Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump. That's now the official party, the official policy of the Republican Party, protecting Jeffrey Epstein. And one Republican member of the House, who I'm guessing didn't show up to vote today, Tim Burchett from Tennessee, and I'm reading this from rawstory.com, has called for public hangings after President Donald Trump's Department of Justice declined to release files related to the accused sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein. Tim Burchett is a lunatic. I mean, he's like an anti-abortion, pro-gun, evangelical whack job. But some of those positions seem to be informing his position on this. On Tuesday, CNN's Manu Raju asked Burchett if Attorney General Pam Bondi should appoint a special counsel to investigate the Epstein case. And he said, I don't know. I'm not an attorney. I just find them guilty and hang them publicly. I mean, that's not over the top either. I'm ready. I'm over it. It disgusts me. He said, I'm big on clarity and transparency, and that's a good reason people don't trust government, either party. And Manu Raju said, but do you believe what the Department of Justice is saying? And elected Republican House member from Tennessee, Tim Burchett, said, no, I don't. I don't trust them. He does not trust Pam Bondi or Donald Trump's Department of Justice when it comes to Jeffrey Epstein. I've never seen somebody act more guilty in my entire life than Donald Trump has acted over the last 2 weeks. It's been really, really wild to see. But this is not going away. I've seen several other MAGA media folks who have said, you guys don't understand. This is the number one animating issue for the MAGA base. This is the number one issue for them. Which, how sad is that, first of all? Because the only reason that it's the number one animating issue for them is because they think every single one of Jeffrey Epstein's co-conspirators is a Democrat or a liberal Hollywood type or a liberal billionaire Democrat donor. That's the only reason that it's the number one animating issue for the Republican base, because they're stupid and gullible and dumb and easily manipulated. So there's that.